Welcome to Smalltown, home to many denizens of the Ngova Woods and a popular trade stop between Cordova and Timura Village. Based in the region of Muri, Smalltown is known for its populace of gnomes, halflings, and even some of the more peaceful-minded goblin kind. By day, the town is vibrant with trade, and by night, even brighter with celebration. Our current journey brings us to this thriving populace as we follow two individuals who have made their way here. Unbeknownst to them, their fates are about to change forever. Let the journey begin. We are going to start off with Zana's perspective. Zana, you have been working the last year on the material plane in the city of Centaurus and recently decided that it's time for a scenery change, having not come any closer to your goals of finding the people you are looking for. You head north across the roads until you make your way to a fork in the road. There is a sign there that you see called Smalltown. Intrigued by this, you head that way, take a right down the road, and start heading north through the forest. It's a massive forest. It reminds you a bit of home, though, of course, with different foliage and trees. As you approach, after a few days of walking, you finally make it towards the city that you have set your goals out to be. You do see along the road there are many caravans and trading carts, and the farther north you go, the shorter the stature of the general populace is as you get closer and closer to the city. Eventually, you do catch sight of it. It is a very interesting city. It looks to be kind of a hilly city built onto a number of hills where there are mounds built up from the ground and entrances carved into the mounds. And that seems to be the general building structure of the area. As you approach down the city, you get close and you start seeing that there are a number of trading carts set along the road entering into the city. It's a relatively bustling mid-afternoon. People going to and from the carts, traveling into and out of the city, stopping by the carts. There is trade and various bartering going on. What do you do?
You said it's really busy?
It's a relatively busy day, yeah. This city is a trade stop hub for everyone traveling from Cordova to Timura Village to the North Port to the north. All kinds of caravans and stuff head down this road. It is one of the main travel ways, so.
I think I'll behave today. I'm just gonna look for small bits of work.
All right, so you don't know much about the town yet. You start walking past carts. There's halflings, there's gnomes, there's even tabaxi that you see. A few humans at various carts selling their wares and goods. A wide variety of all kinds of things. You do look over to one side, and you do even see a goblin there. It looks like he is selling some sort of handmade daggers or something of the sort.
I'm gonna, hiss at him.
You pass by.
And get far away from him, full-blown, Yui around
Roll
him.
me an intimidation check as you go to hiss with your armored carapace body.
Armor carapace?
You know, your wood tree-like suit
that is a 14.
14. All right. The goblin looks confused and a bit disturbed at you.
Pardon me, did I do something wrong? Are you looking to peruse my wares, or what is going on?
I'm gonna hiss at him again and keep walking.
Fine then. Have a nice day.
They stay behind their cart. A couple of...
Be like...
Blech, mixed breeds.
A number of the passersby give you a mean look as you come into this city and immediately start berating one of the merchants. One particular halfling approaches you. Excuse me, why are you treating him like that?
I don't like goblins.
Well, great, listen, you're not from around here, are you?
Who are you?
My name is Talon. Listen, alright, who are you?
I'm Zana.
Well, Zana, look, I get that...
Do you know where the flowers are?
Probably at one of the carts in the marketplace.
Where are they?
Go more into town. But listen, alright. Do not be disrespectful of the merchants and people in this town, right? We're trying to be nice here. He starts walking away from you. Like he's done with you.
Okay, I would have walked away from him too. I don't care.
Yeah. Do you walk further into town then?
Yeah, I want to find flowers.
Okie doke. As you make your way into the town, there is a main market square with some shops, like building shops bordering it. There's also a number of carts within the market square that people are moving to and from perusing. Roll me a perception check.
13.
13. Okay. You do not see any carts that are selling any flowers. You do see one small gnome girl that seems to have a little basket around her neck, and she's walking around, and she looks to potentially, she has some flowers in the basket, and she's walking around looking at people around her.
Can I stomp up to her and try to get her to stop?
As you approach her, she takes note of your very tall stature and different look. This girl is about almost 2 feet tall. Looks very young, gnomish girl. And you get up close to her, and she definitely stops, and she's almost cowering before you. What do you do?
I want to open up my head and come out of my suit
Okay.
and fly down to her flowers and just like weirdly sniff them.
The moment you open up the helmet, at first she looks as though she's about to shirk away and run, but as you pop out as a tiny little fairy, a pixie also, sorry, tiny little pixie, you pop out of the helmet and sort of float down to her, and her expression changes from fear to almost elation and joy. You are the cutest thing she's ever seen. You go and sniff the flowers.
Yeah.
Do you want a flower?
I don't have any money.
Oh, actually, sorry, no. Roll me 10d6.
Ow, balls. 10d6? Nope, not that one. Oh, this is hard to keep track. I already lost count. No, I didn't.
There's also a button to roll 20 that you can...
Let's do that, because I lost count already.
Alright, the little dice button, click that, and then there's the d6. You can roll up to 6 at a time, but you can just press the 5 twice.
Dice button.
Left column, looks like a little d20. 31, 37. Alright, 37. Roll me a d10.
7.
7. Roll me another d10.
6.
6. Alright, you have 37 gold pieces, 7 silver, and 6 copper
Oh, sweet.
that you have earned from your work. Rin,
Okay.
go ahead and do the same thing for me.
Oh.
10d6 and 2d10s.
10d6.
Yeah, but the 2d10s are separate.
Okay. So I'll roll the.
So that's 2. That'll be 2 copper. Do it again. 3 silver. All right. And then the 10d6. You can click those the higher numbers to roll more than one.
Okay, so let's do 6.
Okay, and then 4 more. All right. So you have 36 pieces of gold. Okay. All right. You'll see in your character sheet 36 gold, 3 silver, 2 copper. Okay. So, Zana, you do have money. The girl.
Would you like a flower?
How much?
Oh, just 1 copper.
Okay.
All right. So you pay the girl. You give her copper.
Yeah,
All right.
give her a cup.
So
Give me my motherfucking
4
flower.
copper. She hands you a purple orchid,
Woo!
and then she actually runs off giggling.
Okay, I'm gonna fly back into my face,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna store the flower in my helmet with me,
And
and then close it
it'll
up.
sit there right next to you, about as big as you are.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You have a purple orchid. There's a number of shops around the town marketplace square. Is there anything you are looking for specifically that you want to look around? You want to anything else you are looking to do?
I'm looking for more work
Okay.
and any signs of artificers
All right.
or
Roll me another
elemental
perception
bastards. 21.
check. 21. Wow. All right. You are very intent in looking. You do not see any sign of any artificers, elemental damage, anything like that. You do see some tinkering. It looks like gnomish tinkering things, but those are actually part of the shops. You don't see any posting boards for work, however. But with that perception roll, you do hear, amidst the chaos, a faint call for help past one of the buildings down what looks like sort to be an alleyway.
I'm gonna just kind of peek and look at it.
You look at it. You see a figure. Roll me another perception check then.
13.
13. Okay. It's faint, but it's coming closer to you. It sounds like, help! Please, somebody help! Sounds like they may be running in your direction, but you don't see them yet.
Do I have to go look for them?
You can investigate further. I don't know. What do you want to do?
Fine, I'll investigate.
All right. So, do you head down the alleyway?
I'll head towards the alleyway, but I'm not gonna go in it per se. I'm just gonna like look down the alleyway first.
Okay. Yeah, you're close to it. You don't have to walk down the alleyway. All right. With that, we are going to switch over to Rin.
Hello.
Hello. All right, Rin. Ezrin, you, having gotten a little bit tired and paranoid of the issues troubling you at hand, have made your way from Silica down the various roads through Uma, Hoka, Cordova, and now finally on this new path towards this place that you see called Smalltown. It's another step on the road, another place to move, to maybe find work, to get away, just another pathway on your journey that you don't know where you're going or what you're doing at this time, but you know that in your heart you need to keep moving, and so you head down this road. You arrived earlier in the day, having followed the signs towards the city, and you found a place to stay at a small inn. The town has very few spaces for regular-sized humanoids, as most of the populace is the smaller folk of various types. That said, you were able to get a room. The bed wasn't very comfortable, and you spent the night there. And
Naturally.
now morning passes, and the town seems to be slightly more vibrant, almost as though they're preparing for something today. And you haven't found any work yet, but you still have some coin in your purse, and you think now's a good time to maybe look around or something, or get a feel for this new place that you are in, see if it's worth staying in or not. So you are walking through the town. You kind of navigate through it. There's a number of shops and things. There's people walking about. What do you wish to do?
I wish to just look around the shops, like to see if there's any shops that are. I look for signs as if somebody's trying to like move something heavy, or
You look around. Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Feel free to use your real dice if you'd like. We like to do
Yes. Cool.
You got a +1 in perception, so.
With that, 3.
A 3. All right. So, you look around. What you're able to find is a shop where it seems like there's some people. They're moving some sort of lumber equipment. You go to the front of the shop, and it's called Tactor's Supply.
Okay.
And and you see across the road a place called Tall Mart, where it looks they have regular human-sized goods. And between the two of them, you decide that maybe Tactor's Supply is a place where you can see and go and see if they need help. You walk in there. There is a gnome at the counter, and what do you say as you go up to ask what they need?
Hey, are you looking for work?
Oh, and he looks back. Tommy, do you guys need help back there? And you hear a call to the back.
No, we're pretty good. We got a handle for the day, I think.
And the gnome looks back to you. I'm so sorry. It looks like they're almost done, and we're probably looking to close here pretty soon, honestly, to prepare for the celebration tonight. But if you're around, maybe tomorrow there might be some more work for you. If
I will pop
Sorry,
by tomorrow then.
you look like a nice strong lass, maybe you can help us lift some things. But honestly, they're pretty much closing up for the day.
Okay. Pardon me, what type of celebration is going on today?
There is some sort of, I think, traveling circus that's coming to town. I've been hearing whispers and news, and I'm kind of excited. I've never seen one of these before. There's been a lot of, they like to party every night, but nothing quite like this. It looks interesting, so I don't know, keep an eye out for that. If you see or hear any definitive word, could you come let me know?
Yes, of course. I will be
My
around.
name's Mike, by the way.
Good to meet you, Mike. My name's Ezrin.
Nice to meet you, Ezrin. And he lifts up a little hand. He's very short in stature. How tall is Ezrin, by the way?
I want to make her like 6'2".
Amazing. Okay, yeah. You have to lean down to shake his hand.
I kind of just squat down a little bit and then take my ginormous hand to mine and shake his.
If you're looking for any goods or anything more towards your size, build, stature, it might be worth checking out Tallmart, by the way. They have a lot more regular person size things, as we small folk like to call them. Biggers,
sure.
if you will.
I'll check it out. I greatly appreciate your help. I will go check it out.
Sure.
Mike.
So, do you leave the facility and head on your way?
I do leave the facility, look around a little bit, check both ways, and go towards Tallmart.
All right. You head over to Tallmart, and it looks like a general goods store, like a regular general goods store, as opposed to everything else here,
Okay.
which is more designed for the small folk. You walk in, there's a human at the counter. Welcome to Tallmart.
Hello. Are you looking for any work, perhaps?
I just work here. If you want to speak, do you want to speak to a manager?
Sure.
All right, hold on. He pulls out a stone, and he talks into the stone. You hear the sound echoing through the building. Can I get Stacy to the front counter, please? Stacy to the front counter. Puts the stone down.
I kind of just stand there awkwardly, like, oh.
After a
right.
few moments come by, and a half-orc female wearing, she's got her hair up in a ponytail, and she's got like a dirty apron on. She walks up. Hello, can I help you?
Are you by chance looking for any work, perhaps? Maybe any heavy lifting you need?
Oh, sorry. We don't really have any job offerings open right now. Do you? If you want, we can get you an application, and when we have an opening, if you are interested, we can, come reach out to you.
I'll pass. But thank you for the offer. I'll keep looking. But
okay.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome to peruse the wares, by the way. If you need. Do you need anything else? Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, thank you. That is all. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Anthony, get off your fucking phone.
I kind of just step backwards a couple steps and just
And there's
exit the door.
Okay. As you're exiting, you see the guy who is at the counter. He has this like wooden carving, and he was fidgeting with it, and he's like, fine. He puts it in his pocket and stands up straight. So you leave the building with that. Is there? What else would you like to do? There's the whole marketplace in front of you, all kinds of wares and things being sold. Roll me a Constitution check.
All right. 14.
14. Okay. You hear a slight gurgling in your stomach. Might be time to get some food, maybe.
Okay.
Yes.
I kind of just walk around towards the marketplace, kind of see like if I can smell anything that's worth.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh dear. Alright, let it not be a 3 this time. +1, 19.
19. Your nose does not disappoint you. There is a
Amazing.
number of carts in the square that seem to have food and things going on. Someone is barbecuing meat nearby. You can smell it.
I kind of drift towards the barbecue.
You drift towards it.
Because...
upon closer arrival and inspection, you see it is a turkey leg stand.
I kind of just stare at the turkey legs in the back, and my mouth waters a little bit. So maybe I look a little bit food crazed, and
the worker at the stand notices your craze. Is like, willing customer, do you want a turkey leg? What can I get for you today?
I walk up to the stand. I'm like, I would love a turkey leg right now.
Roll me a dexterity check.
Dexterity check. I got a 2.
You got a 2. All right. As you are walking up to the stand, a little halfling boy bumps into you and kind of like knocks you. You don't fall over, but he definitely caught you off guard. He's like, "Oh, sorry," and he runs off towards like an alleyway or something.
Oh, I kind of just look over. I'm like, "Oh, my bad." And then I continue.
If you want turkey leg, that'll be 2 copper pieces. I got them fresh, ready to go for you.
Cool. I think I do
Roll me a
have 2
perception check.
copper, so you almost rolled off my desk. Perception +1, 20.
20. All right. First thing you notice, your purse is missing. Second thing you notice, you see a little halfling boy running between the buildings. He's getting away.
I do a little huff, and I'm like, I'll be back. And I run after the boy with my purse.
All right. And, you start following the boy. He turns around and looks to see you. He's like, oh shit. And he starts running faster between the buildings. And you hear him call out, help! Somebody help me, please! Continue following him?
Yes, and I yell out, he has my purse.
All right, you yell it out.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Okay, and nobody rolled high enough. Nobody seems to have. You don't seem to have caught anybody's attention, but now you're running between the houses. The boy runs around a corner, and you follow him around a corner. All right, Zana, you see this halfling run around a corner, and he is being followed by a very tall, burly, red-winged tiefling.
Did I hear her say that?
Roll me a perception check.
Hold on, I'm doing Gavric math here.
It's +3.
Yes. Okay. It's just a 12.
A 12. You do not. You heard screaming that definitely didn't sound like the boy. You didn't hear exactly what she said. The halfling runs around and he runs towards like, please help me! She's trying to hurt me! And he runs behind you. And he's like hiding behind you.
I'm just kind of looking, like lifting my
Ezra,
arms a
you
little
round
bit
the
and being
corner,
like, what the hell?
And there's this halfling boy, and he's hiding behind what looks like an armored tree.
Oh, sweet. I kind of just stumble back a little bit, and I'm like, pardon me, ma'am. That little boy standing behind you, he has my bag. I would very much appreciate if I could have it back.
Roll
and
me
I look
persuasion.
directly at the boy. All right. Don't fail me. Please. Persuasion. What do I got for persuasion?
And you hear the little boy is like, don't listen to her. She's trying to hurt me. Look at her. Oh
I
my
got a
god.
-1 on persuasion. I have 9.
Okay, he rolled a natural 20.
Do I
for his
have
persuasion. Roll me an insight check.
Oh,
I mean, I
insight? I mean, I got a 19.
a 19. Plus or minus what?
No, that's plus the 3.
Oh, okay. It sounds like the boy sounds more convincing than this red tiefling that you, based on what you told me, you would have more reason to believe this small humanoid.
Yeah, but the question is, does she think she's prettier? She does.
Alright.
She's gonna like cock her head a little bit and just reach her arm out and grab the boy by the scruff of his neck.
He's hiding
And
behind the
lift him
light
up.
right now.
Yeah. I can still reach behind and grab him.
Alright. What do you
And then I'm just gonna lift him up
Yeah.
and just hold him there
Wait, what are
so
you
he
doing?
can't run.
What are you doing? Please let me down. She's
I'm just
trying
gonna
to hurt me.
stare at her. She doesn't like to talk in the suit, so.
I kind of just been like, I kind of rub my face in like annoyance and frustration, and I'm like, look, I meant to get food. There's money in my bag, but the boy has my bag.
Roll me another persuasion.
And I looked, oh, great.
Zana, roll me another insight.
+1 in persuasion. Oh.
You have a minus one in persuasion.
-1 in persuasion. Okay, I was looking at
charisma.
I was looking at perception.
Oh no.
Yeah. I have -1, 16.
16. All right.
How does this always happen? I end up paired with the opposite of myself. I have high as fuck charisma.
What did you get for your insight check, Zana?
21.
21. It's at this point that, looking at the little boy, you do see that he does have a coin purse around his belt.
I'm gonna really creepily like turn my head and stare right at him. And then lean in a little bit and be like,
Is that her bag?
All right, you caught me. Can you let me down? I'll give her bag back. Please don't hurt me.
I'm gonna reach my hand out.
Give me bag first.
I can't reach it. You're holding me up.
I'm gonna lower him just to where his feet can barely touch the ground.
All right. Roll me a dexterity check.
Jesus. I'm rolling good. Hold on. I am rolling good. 21 again.
He rolled a 4. He tries to like struggle out of your grasp and cannot do it. And so he realizing that he has no escape, he stops. He's like, he grabs the bag and, all right, here you go. He holds out the bag of coin.
Yes, and I would grab the bag of coin from him and then extend my arm out that I'm holding him with and just drop him.
And he falls and like, oh.
Listen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to steal your money. I'm trying to help my mom, and I needed something.
I kind of kneel down to his height, and I'm like, listen, I understand, but this is not the way to do it. You understand?
I know. I don't have any way to get money, and she's sick, and I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Is he full of shit?
Roll me an insight check.
Oh.
14.
14. He is not.
Ah.
What do you do?
I would probably tell her, since I rolled the insight check, and be like,
He's not lying.
I sigh, and then I reach into my bag and give him 1 silver. I'm like, here, take this, but promise me not to do that again. You understand?
All right, I promise.
All right, now
Roll
run
it.
along.
All right. The little halfling boy, he looks at the silver and is like,
Thank you.
and he runs off.
Cool.
So, you guys are in the alleyway. Your coin purse has been returned to you. What do you do?
How tall is...
How tall is
What-
Zana in
what's
her
her-
suit?
Zana is roughly like 5'10", 5'11".
Okay, you're taller.
Okay. Cool. Alright, so I kind of just look at Zana and I'm like, thank you for your help. You didn't need to do that, but I appreciate it.
I heard screams. I don't like liars.
I see. Well, I'm very glad I wasn't seen as a liar to you, I hope.
I'm gonna just hold out her purse in front of me.
You hold on her purse. You gave 1 silver to the kid, right, Ezrin?
Yes.
All right, I get 2 silver pieces. Continue.
I take my purse, look around a little awkwardly, and I'm like, you want a turkey leg?
I'm just gonna...
Do you want a turkey leg, Zana? Do you know what a turkey leg is?
Zana doesn't eat.
Oh,
Oh, no, come on.
No, it's just she doesn't eat, drink, or breathe, I think is what it said.
Pixies? Hold on.
Oh wait, that's the constructed
That's the
resilience.
suit. Yeah, no. The pixie inside the suit needs sustenance.
I don't picture her as being a meat eater.
I know, but you don't.
You know
Do
what?
you know what a
I'll
turkey
just
leg is?
be like,
Roll me a history check.
oh lord.
This is gonna be great.
Oh no. I got a 0.
Ah.
Oh,
what is
no!
your? Ah, you rolled a 1 and it's a -1. Perfect. You have no idea what a turkey
Guess
leg
what?
is.
Guess what? New game, new campaign. I'm fucking dumb.
You're still dumb. All right, so Zana, you've
I'm
never
just gonna
heard.
be
You
like-
have no idea what a turkey leg is.
What is that?
I'm sorry. You don't know what a turkey leg is.
And she's just gonna shake her head slowly.
Oh dear God Almighty. Okay, I kind of just gently take her wrist, and I'm like, "We're going to get a turkey leg."
She's just gonna nod.
Okay.
You
Awkwardly.
you pull this wooden armored automaton-like structure thing, which you don't know how that functions yet. Towards the marketplace, and it's not hard. You're able to relocate this, following your nose and that really good perception roll you had earlier, back to the turkey leg stand, and you see the guy is still there. Oh, you're back!
I love being food nose driven. Absolutely, and I got my coin purse back. This, I look at Zana up and down. I'm like, person has never had a turkey leg before. Can you believe that?
That's one of God's great sins. We gotta fix that.
Hi, right, almighty. How much was a turkey leg again?
2 copper.
I have exactly. And I kind of just look in my bag, and I'm like, I have exactly 2
silver
copper.
is 10 copper, and 1 gold is 10 silver. So.
Whoa, you're gonna have to repeat that to me.
So copper is it's like the metric system. 10 copper is 1 silver, and then 10 silver is 1 gold.
1 silver.
So
10 silvers. Oh, okay.
yeah, you see the classic D&D exchange rate right there.
Unless you're doing Gathmic math
Mm-hmm.
with the
And
crocodile man.
And then if that in that case, one gold piece minus 3 copper is 7 silver. Anyway.
Wow, that's a lot of math. I can't.
That's why we call it Gathmic math.
Break math.
So-
All right. So, how much gold is it to copper?
Oh, well, 1 gold is 100 copper pieces, but 1 silver is 10 copper
Oh.
pieces.
One.
So if you
One
were to say hand him a
silver.
silver piece, he'd give you back like 6 copper.
Oh, okay. So. Oh, Jesus Christ. I give him 1 silver
All right.
in exchange for copper.
Yeah, so you hand him a silver piece. He goes over. First, he grabs you the 2 turkey legs, holds them out for you to grab.
I grab them with both of my hands.
All right, now you have 2 turkey legs
One-
in each hand. And then he goes and gets your change, and he holds out his hand to give you your change.
I give the turkey leg over to Zana first, and then I extend my hand out to.
All right, so Zana's
So-
standing there, motionless, holding a turkey leg. This is gonna be like in Yala 2.0. And then he gives you the rest of your change. Roll me a dexterity check.
Oh no,
Ezrin.
me?
Yeah.
Okay. Dexterity check. That's 1. Oh, 20.
20. Okay, you do not manage to get any turkey leg grease on your money as you put it back in your purse.
Ah, nice.
Well done. So,
Clean.
you now have a turkey leg. Zana has a turkey leg. Zana, this red tiefling hands this clump of material in your hands. You're holding it now. It's you don't know what this is. I would say you can feel it's warm, but you can't.
I'm assuming that I'm supposed to be eating it. Do I watch? Is she eating it?
So yeah, what do you do, Ezrin, as you grab the turkey leg?
I
now?
start chomping down on this turkey leg, like I'm ripping it apart with my teeth.
You watch as you see. Let's say you guys start like walking away like through the market. Now you're just kind of standing there walking. The 2 of you are towering above most of the people, by the way. And you are
Is there a
getting,
table nearby?
Roll me a perception check.
13.
13. There's a couple tables nearby. Looks like there might be a sitting and eating area. It's pretty crowded, but you guys managed to sit down at a table. It's not an empty table, like a park bench type thing, but there's enough space for the two of you to like sit across from each other and consume your turkey legs or whatever the hell Zana's about to do.
Okay. Well, I'm watching her do it, and I'm sitting there awkwardly holding it.
Mhm.
We sit at the table, and I just carefully place it on the table, and then I put my arms back to my side, and you just see the face open really quick, and Zana flies the fuck out of there full speed to attack this turkey leg, and she starts making like snarling sounds, trying to eat, mimicking how Ezrin did it, and just like
You see the tiniest creature. This is probably the last thing you were expecting. The faceplate opens, and yeah, this small little flying pixie-looking thing. Roll me a history check, Zana. Not Zana. Ezrin.
Oh no.
He's like, oh, it's an alien, gotta kill it.
Alright, no pluses on history. I have a 13.
13. Okay.
Yes.
You've never seen a pixie before. You have no idea what this creature is. It's small. It has wings. It has what color? What does Zana look like?
I have like rose
Little-
pink hair.
Yeah, like little pink hair. It looks like a little tiny baby creature. You can kind of see pointy ears, and
Gold and silver wings.
yeah, and little tiny. It's got wings just like you, but they look more like bug wings, and it just zip down, and you see like as it starts clawing. Are you trying to eat this thing, Zana? Or are you?
Yeah,
trying-
I'm like munching on this. I'm trying to mimic what she did, and I'm like trying to chomp down, and I'm making all horrible noises. Like,
Okay. Are you actually consuming it though?
yes.
All right. Let's see something real quick.
That's amazing. I love that.
Pixie doesn't say.
What?
Doesn't say if pixies are vegans or not. So that's up to you. Does she?
Yeah,
Is she?
I'm
is
getting
she an
to that.
omnivore or is she a? Okay. So
I'm getting to that.
What? So you are. It turns out this is meat that has been coated in some sort of sweet and spicy substance that's very sticky, and you are now getting it all over your hands.
I'm just gonna like with like handfuls of it and shit in my teeth in my mouth. I'm gonna be like, "You have water?"
Ezrin,
So,
you would have
going
a water
back-
flask with you.
okay, cool. I kind of just sit there, like, staring, like, mid-bite, just watching all this happen. And I'm kind of just shell-shocked that this little tiny pixie just came out of a 5'10" armor suit. And
She's
I'm
like 6 inches tall.
She's smaller than the Turkeyleg.
I kind of just try to hold in a laugh because I'm like, I'm watching this little tiny pixie just chow down on this little turkey leg, and to her question, I'm like, yeah, hang on. I reach to my belt, give her the water flask, and
While she's reaching into her belt, I'm gonna be like licking my fingers in the air.
You go to hold out the water flask for her. The water flask is bigger than her.
And I kind of just realize I open the cap and I kind of just hold it. Not necessarily giving it to her, but like holding it so she can, I don't know,
What do you do?
have
Zana?
stability
There's
of this.
She's holding a water flask near you.
I'm gonna hold my hands up like above me and be like, "It's sticky. Pour it on."
You want me to pour the water on you? Well,
Yes.
won't that won't affect your wings or anything, will it?
I'll just shake them off.
I kind of just shrug my shoulders and start slowly pouring water on her.
You give a shower to a small pixie with your water flask. It's like watching tiny Baywatch as the water just pours down. Zana, are you
She's
wearing clothing?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, because your character art does not say that. Does not show
Yes.
that. But all
No,
right.
she's wearing a little bit of like leaf style.
Oh, you're like
Half-assed sewn on clothing.
from Peter Pan. You're like
Gross. Don't ever say that again. That's most fairies. Like a moss type.
All right, she's wearing
Anyway.
moss. Okay, cool.
But she's gonna like bathe in it a little bit and shake her hands, and then she's gonna like shiver all the excess water off of her.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's gonna look up at her and be like, "Thank you." And then she's gonna be like, huh. Hold the finger up, like, hold on.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Oh no.
It's a 9.
All right, you see the cutest, smallest vomit you've ever seen in your life, Ezrin, as she vomits a quarter of a teaspoon up onto the bench there. And it's like, it's not much, but there it is. And that just happened.
Kind of just sit there like, oh dear.
What's a turkey leg? It made me really sick.
Do you not eat meat?
Oh, that's meat? Oh,
That
no.
is in fact meat.
I can't eat meat.
Oh. Are you a vegan?
Roll me
What's
a
that?
intelligence check.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Intelligence. That's a 7.
Yep, you don't know what a vegan is. Never heard that word before.
I'm like,
What's that?
You only eat plants.
Are plants the yellow things?
The yellow things?
I don't
What
actually.
yellow things?
She doesn't know what they're actually called.
I kind of just look around and just been like, I rack together what plants there are. Like leaves. Do you eat leaves?
I eat flowers.
Flowers. You eat flowers.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my apologies. I would have never given you a turkey leg. Do you want?
She's gonna make
me to
little
go get
claws
you?
and be like,
It was good.
Oh. Do you want flowers instead of the turkey leg? I guess I will happily take that turkey leg from you if you don't want it.
No. You can eat it.
There's a tiny little bite
Okay.
mark. In it. There is a small bite mark and a bunch of claw marks. Like if a
she's
tiny...
gonna start clawing like she's got a hangover up into her suit crevice.
You fly your way back up to the suit and start like dragging yourself into the helmet.
Yeah.
Ezrin, there's a turkey leg now sitting on the table in front of you, with a couple little scratch marks and the tiniest of bite marks.
I kind of just grab the turkey leg and I'm like, wow, she is small. And I kind of just take a couple big bites out of it, like to the point where she can see the bone starting to peek out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, flowers. I don't want to be rude because it's like, I feel bad for giving her a piece of meat. And so I guess,
Looking for flowers?
yes.
Roll
Well,
me-
I also bought the orchid that's in my helmet currently, that I'm sitting next to. I haven't closed my helmet yet.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting in there.
You see the orchid next to you. What do you do, Zana? Are you gonna consume it?
No, that's my pet. I'm
Oh.
naming it Pika.
You do see Ezrin. Roll me perception check. Sorry, roll me perception check.
Okay. This is where I have the one. 13.
13. You kind of see the tip of a flower inside the helmet, and you look around, and there's not really any flowers in the square itself. A lot of the pathways have been trampled on and stuff, so there's like not much plant growth. But you're pretty sure, as you walked in, you definitely saw plenty of foliage and whatnot throughout the surrounding environment, that you could probably find some flowers if you really so choose to go look for them.
Okay. Is there any foliage nearby, or would I have to like physically get up and walk around to look for that?
Nothing that you can see in the immediate vicinity of the flowery sort. You might have to go for a short walk.
Zana's just staring at her intensely.
I I look towards her confirmingly, and I'm like, do you want me to get you flowers so you can eat? I'd feel bad, you not being able to eat this.
She just keeps cocking her head. And then she's like,
Who are you?
Right, my name is Ezrin. What's yours?
What are you?
I'm a tiefling.
What's that?
A demon, but not really a demon, perhaps. I just have the wings and the horns, really.
Blech. Half-breed.
What?
She said half-breed.
And I'm like, I kind of just I straighten up a little bit, and I'm like, half-breed? Not even a half-breed. I'm not even considered a demon.
Doesn't that make you a half-breed?
No, I'm not considered a demon, so I am not a demon. But I just look like one. I'm a fiend.
So doesn't that make you half?
I bring my hand up to my face and rub my eyes a little bit, maybe pinch the bridge of my nose, and I'm like, sure, yeah, that makes me a half-breed, I guess. I kind of just agree to anything that she's asking.
It's about this point that you guys hear a town crier come through the square. Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention, please. Tonight we will be hosting a circus. It will be to the east side of town. All are welcome. Please bring your families, bring your kids, bring the parents, bring the grandparents. It'll be a wonderful sight to behold. Tonight at sundown.
with the sudden loud noise, her hood's gonna close up real quick.
It wasn't
she's gonna stand up,
right next
alert.
to you, but it was close by. Like the guy was definitely like shouting through the square. You hear a couple.
Yeah. Any shouting, she's gonna freak the fuck out.
Ezrin, roll me a intelligence check.
Intelligence check. B, you gotta move. Just roll a dice. No, you gotta move. Thank you. Alright. 8.
8. Ah. Wait, no. Oh, it's just you rolled just a straight 8.
I rolled just a straight 8.
Okay. Takes you a minute to think about it, but you kind of remember what the one dude at the shop said, something about maybe an event tonight that people are preparing for, and then it clicks and you're like, oh, I wonder if it's that. Huh. I don't know. But you do see people are now, you see a couple people shuffling in the direction, and there's nothing in town that you can see, and you did hear him say it was going to be at the outskirts of town. At least I think that's what I said. But
Yes.
what do you guys wish to do as there's still a bit of time before sunset?
Well, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I didn't know there was an event, so I'm still on high alert because somebody was yelling in the streets.
Right, so you hear shouting in the streets, you look around, roll me a perception check. Zana?
Jesus, 11.
11? Okay. There was a bit of an applause after the shouting happened, which confuses you because usually after shouting there's not applause. And you see people shuffling in a certain direction.
Okay. I'm gonna probably, very still, but I'm gonna move my one arm and grab her really, really hard for no apparent reason, and just be like,
Can we go?
You want to go to the event?
I don't know what's happening, but can we go?
Sure. We can go. Seems it happens at sunset, so we can be on our way if you want. I think you said it was on the outskirts of town if you want to start heading there.
Lead the way.
Roll me a... Well, actually, no, you would know this because you can tell by looking at the fucking sun. It's probably going to be a couple hours till this event happens, so you guys still have some time if you want to, like, look around, shop around, do anything else.
Okay.
So, but
It wouldn't be a bad idea to go shopping, but
yeah, is there anything that you guys are interested in looking for in the time that you have?
Do you want to go anywhere before we start heading our way to the event?
her main focus is just following this new pretty red thing, so Lady in Red.
I kind of just realized this, and I'm like, okay, let's go to a couple shops before we go. How does that sound?
Lead the way.
Cool. We kind of get up and then we start walking around the marketplace to see if there's any, like, flower shops or...
You walk around, you don't see any flower shops. Roll me a perception check.
14.
14. You see what looks to be possibly an apothecary. There is one shop that you hear a lot of bird calling and chirping from. You think it might be like some sort of aviary bird store place. There's Tactor's Supply and Tall Mart over there. You do see a place.
I kind of just go, like, as I pass by it.
Yeah, you pass by those two buildings. Then there is another building. It's labeled General Goods and Furnishings. The entrance to the store is 4 feet tall.
Oh dear.
And then there's one other place. Among all of the carts and booths in the square, these are just like the buildings that are there. It's called Kaplan's Magical Wares. So there's all these different buildings that you see. Anyone in particular that you wish to?
I'm gonna pull at her sleeve to go into the magical wear shop.
Do you follow?
Oh, yes, I do follow. I kind of just go, oh, we're going over here now, okay.
You grab her by the arm and lead her towards the magical wares shop.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, you guys head over. The door is a little bit low to the ground as you go to open it and go into the shop. The ceiling is 5 feet tall, so you guys are kind of like Gandalf inside of Frodo's house, or what's his face's house, as Bilbo's house. As you're walking through the shop, you look around, and there's a couple small folk perusing the items. As you enter, they all give you a look. A couple of them snicker to themselves. You guys see a very frustrated looking halfling over there. He's got a beard and he's wearing fucking flannels and stuff, and he's just very, very upset about something. You're not quite sure, but he keeps calling over to his buddy, whose name is Eddie, like wondering why he can't remember things. Anyway, you look around the shop. You guys see it. What are you looking for anything specific?
I'm looking for anything that can do augmentation for the suit or a potion to make you big.
So, you do see a couple potions that are aligned along a certain section. There's a number of them that seem to be like a reddish color, an orange color. There's one that is... Actually, yeah, this one's red. Red potion, a green potion or two. You see a couple items. There's one item over, it's like in a section where there's some tools and stuff. It looks to be a very intricate type of, like a Swiss Army knife type thing. You're not quite sure what exactly it is, but it definitely looks like a tool. There's some bracers. You guys see a decanter, a pair of gloves, a hat. There's a couple of these boxes that are stacked up that have some paper inside of them. There's a satchel over in one section. You see another area that's got a couple like stones lined up. What do you go to look at?
I'm gonna go straight up to the shopkeeper and
He's standing behind
straight
the counter.
up. Yeah, just walk up and be like,
Do you have anything to make a small person big?
Oh, you're looking for a potion of growth.
I'm just gonna stand there awkwardly.
I take it that's probably what you... Okay, come over here. So we do have, actually, funny enough, we do have those potions on hand and available. They're about 15 gold apiece. Over here, there's the... See this red one? Oh, did you want pulp or no pulp?
I don't care.
All right, pulp it is. How many of these would you like?
Just one.
Just one for now. Okay. Yes, so this is a potion of growth. This will basically, make you larger for a short period, and you drink it and you grow bigger, though I don't see why you would want to do that in here or just anywhere. You're already big enough. Is there anything else we can get you today?
Do you have anything to augment suit?
That's a big word. What does it mean?
To improve?
We have a repair tool over there. Is that what you're looking for?
No.
Oh no, I'm sorry, not repaired. Well, I mean, over in the corner, you'll see a couple of the items on display. Those are all-purpose tools. It might be what you're looking for.
She's going to pull out her gun and unload it with all the effects, like
Strange contraption.
and then bring out one of her ammo pieces.
Do you have anything like this?
I'm afraid I've never seen anything like that before. That's some sort of metal craftsmanship there. We don't really if you're looking for a tinkerer of sorts, we don't really have any of those in this town. This is more of a trades town. You might be able to find one over in Cordova. That's the closest larger city. I'm sure they have some tinkerers over there. They might be able to help you with whatever this contraption is that you're looking for.
Thank you.
Right.
She's going to walk back towards
Are you still want
her
to get
new
the
red
potion?
friend.
Maybe.
Well, I'll just leave it here in case you do choose to purchase it. Ma'am, is there anything I can help you with over there? And he calls out to you, Ezrin.
Real quick.
Yes.
Sorry.
You're good.
Is it locked?
Is what locked?
The potion. Is it locked away?
They're on a display. I mean,
Is it in plain sight?
yes, these are all very, very clearly, like, the potions are kind of at the counter where he is standing.
But he is talking to a new person.
He's talking to Ezra right now, but it's right. I mean, the potion that he was showing you is on the counter right in front of him.
Okay, fine. Go ahead. Sorry, Rin.
I kind of just quickly turn over, kind of startled a little bit, and I'm like, I'm with them. I'm with them. I'm just looking. And I kind of just have to watch my head bumping into stuff because of how tall I am.
Yeah, roll me a dexterity check as you look around the room.
Oh, jeez. You said dex?
Yep.
14.
14. I thought you all were about to say 1. Okay. Your horns kind of scrape against the ceiling a little bit, but you manage to remember that those are there, and those do protrude up from your head, and so you're kind of like leaning extra down. After a while, it is starting to like hurt on your back and stuff. But you look around, so you do see over in the corner there is this. It looks like a Swiss Army screwdriver. There is this. It's like a display case, and it has a number of these tiny little beads in it. There's a pair of bracers next to a pair of gloves, next to a hat, and then there's a decanter right next to it. You see the stacks of these boxes that have these papers inside of them. Over by the counter where the clerk is, there's a bunch of potions again, and then there is a couple satchels hanging up on the other side of the wall, and a line of stones on a final display.
Question.
Yes.
Since because of the height that I am, are any of these items to my size? Like, per se, the gloves, are they a lot smaller than my hands?
An intelligence check.
Okay. 16.
16. You've seen this happen before, where a person who has donned a magical item that would not normally fit them, you've seen it form to their shape. So you know that if there are magical items that are clothing types, they're typically designed, they will alter their size to fit the various different races, as that is typically factored in their creation and enchantment.
Are there perhaps fingerless gloves? I look into the merchant.
Roll me... Oh, you ask him?
Yeah.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion? -1 in persuasion. 11.
11. He looks over, he's like, I'm terribly sorry. I mean, we have the selection over there. If you don't see exactly what you're looking for, you may come back later. We might get new items in later. If you don't see fingerless gloves, though, I'm sorry, we just don't have them.
look back at the counter and probably see if there's any fingerless gloves.
Roll me perception.
Oh, great. Another perception. Oh, damn. 21.
21. You peruse through. It's like an assortment of gloves, and you do find one pair of fingerless gloves.
Ooh. I pick those up and I hold them up and I'm like, how much?
Those are. Bring them over. Let me look.
I bring them over to the counter and I put them on the table. Or counter, yes.
Right. I actually don't know what these ones are for, but somebody brought them in a while back. He said they were. He said they're very useful for picking locks and whatnot, which is concerning now that I think about it. But I will say 25 gold pieces for those, since I'm not really sure what they do.
Think about it since I have 36 gold, but I can probably think I can get a job somewhere, so I will say I'll take them.
Right. Yes. Let me write that up for you. Takes out a piece of paper, writes a couple notes on it, tears it off from like the roll that it's on. Right. Here you go. Here's your bill of sale. 25 gold for the gloves.
I reach into my pouch, get 25 gold, and I hand it to him.
Alrighty. Alright, so you'll have 11 gold left. Alright, he hands you the gloves. They are, they do not require attunement, but he did describe them as being able to help pick locks. So you can get them identified later if you so choose, but that's what you know that they do.
Okay. Cool.
Yep, and they're fingerless gloves.
Oh, I kind of just slip them on because I like the look of fingerless gloves.
Alright, you got a fancy new pair of fingerless gloves. So you do notice they are sized for small folk. It looks like children's gloves, and as you go to slip them on, you kind of like make your hand into a fist, and thinking about this, and it actually expands, not too dissimilar from a sphincter, as you manage to slide your hand in there, and it form fits to your hand.
Nice.
Is there
Kind
anything?
of just look. I kind of just look at the gloves. I'm like, oh, that worked a lot better than I thought it would. Awesome.
It's very interesting, actually. I have seen them expand before or shrink to various person's size. But yes, there you go. Got new gloves. Anything else I can help you with today?
What do the stones do?
Those, I have been told, are fantastic for communicating with somebody. From what I know, if you hold one stone and speak into it, the person on the other side of the stone can hear it.
How much are those?
Those will run about 15 gold apiece.
And how much were the other things?
15,
The potion?
15 for the potion.
Ah,
Any discounts?
Roll me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Hold on. Can she pop out of her thing real quick and fly down and do like a Puss in Boots, like cat face?
All right. So doing that and then saying any discounts, roll me a persuasion check at advantage. Sure.
At advantage?
The method with which you ask your question drastically changes. What did you do?
I rolled a natural 20!
All right. The shopkeeper looks. He's like, "Oh, you're adorable. Well, if you're looking to buy the potion and the stones, I could take off 5 gold per stone. 10 gold apiece."
yeah. I just want to know what it's like to be big.
You're adorable. And he goes to just gently tap your head.
She's gonna go up into, on her armor in the hand,
Mm-hmm.
is this little wallet type clasp. She's gonna open it up and pull out the gold.
Okay, so if you want to get the potion and 2 sending stones, it's 35 gold with the new discount of sweet talking the shopkeep.
Cool.
You gonna do
I'm
that?
gonna do that then.
All right.
Yeah.
You have 2 gold left. You are very light on your purse now.
I'm gonna grab one of the stones and pick it up and try to fly it up to
All right, roll me a strength check.
Rin. Oh my gosh.
Roll me a strength check
Wait,
with
she's out of the
Zana's
suit.
out of
Hold on.
suit properties. Yes.
Balls.
Which
She-
has a -4 modifier. So Godspeed,
Oh
Spoderman.
no. No.
That's still a 13
Still a 13. You struggle with it a little bit. Where are you trying to put this thing?
in Rin's hand.
Oh, yeah, you managed to... Rin notices that you're struggling to hand it to her. As Rin notices it, and you see she is struggling to bring you this stone, which is not far from you.
I kind of just reach out my arm because I would assume I'm not that very far from her, and kind of, I don't know, bent walk over towards her and hand out my hand below her so
Okay.
she doesn't.
She
have
makes the
to
journey a little bit
carry it.
easier, and you plop the stone in her hand.
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm gonna head back to my suit and pop open one of the breastplates. Like they pop up like this,
Sure.
and I'm gonna pop open one and carry the other stone in there,
Roll me
and
another
then I'm
strength
going. Bugger. That's another natural 20.
All right.
So it's
you're able
Yeah,
to do this a little bit better as you've now gotten a little bit of practice carrying these big ass stones compared to you. But
I'm gonna go up to the potion, look at the potion, look at the shopkeep, and then I'm gonna look to Rin and be like,
potion's almost as big as you are.
yeah. I'm gonna be like,
Can you put that in the suit?
But don't touch anything.
I kind of just went, yeah, sure. And I grabbed the potion. And I'm like, where do you want me to put it again?
Inside. And there's a compartment. Inside. The boob.
You do see the breastplate, the
and-
boob plate is open, and there is a
I kind of just go, oh. Yes, here you, yeah. And I just awkwardly put it into the boob plate.
all right.
Do you not like my boob?
No, your boob is very nice.
Thank you.
she's gonna fly back up to the suit and close the breastplate, and then fly into her head.
So you guys have acquired your various items from the shopkeep. Is there anything else that you guys are looking forward to acquire in here, or are you all good?
Nah, I'm all good.
All right.
I'm good.
You head out of the shop. We'll say you guys peruse around the marketplace. Don't really find anything, unless you're specifically looking for something. Don't really find anything there worth spending the rest of your money on. You kind of want to save it for whatever comes next. And time passes, and you see the sunset's getting lower and lower. So eventually, do you guys head out in the direction of the edge of town? You do see people walking that way.
I'm following Rin.
Rin,
Uh,
Ezrin,
Where,
what are you doing?
where was she going?
Yes, I'm kind of just heading towards the outskirts of town where the event is.
Okay. Yeah, and so you guys begin making your way out there, and with that, we shall conclude our first game with Party 2. You guys get to level up to level 3 because being low levels sucks ass. Congratulations, both of you, and welcome to Party 2.